Yo, Joe. Talking comics, here's your host. It's A Real American Brian.
Have been announced either in this last announcement or previously that we don't have any renders or any images for at all, just names.
There's they're in the in-between phase of between pre-order and freshly announced. These are the ones that were announced in the last Hasbro video.
Yep. But we haven't seen pictures of them yet. But we also got an announcement for Hawk.
Yeah. Assuming he looks normal, auto buy. I say that because I don't think Falcon's that great, and a lot of people do. And I'm not just saying that because other people do. I had him pre-order and I canceled it because I just realized, you know what? I don't want this face on my shelf. It's just, and here's the thing too. Especially there was that Falcon origin story that was later in the IDW run. That was really good. And it made him so badass. And then it's just like,
yeah. Yeah, and then Quick Kick.
You're going to get Quick Kick, right?
I'm going to get Quick Kick.
Yeah. I got to see it first. I got to see it. Oh, sorry.
Now, that's another one that I've seen people do their own customs for, and it doesn't look like it's really that difficult if you find the right parts.
What did they use for parts?
I don't remember exactly, but you just need
you said if you find the right parts, but you don't know the right parts. What are the right parts? So if you're watching the video and you want to make your own Quick Kick, Brian says find the right parts. It's super easy. What are the right parts? He's like, watch till the end of all of my videos, and I will give a clue.
No, that's my frustration with so many people that make cool customs. I'm like, what's the recipe? Like, help me out here.
But you just said it was easy. How do you know it's easy? How do you know?
Because they didn't do any painting or cutting, like you mentioned. It was just grabbing parts from different figures, putting them together.
So you're saying they grab parts from different figures, put them together, and no actual conversions.
Yes.
But you don't know the figures, so technically for you, it's not easy.
No, because I'm not going to go out. Yeah, I guess not.
Right? Because you don't know the figures.
Right.
So what are you going to do? Go online and look. What are you even going to search for? Karate legs? You know what I mean? What are you going to type in? Like karate hand. Yeah, I don't know. Could they use the Cobra Kai figures? Maybe are those the same scale?
I don't think. I think they're a little taller.
Yeah, I think they are too. All right. So Quick Kick, you'll probably get. I got to see it, and we'll see.
Tripwire.
Oh yeah, that was announced. I actually probably am going to get that, assuming it looks cool though.
I don't like Tripwire, so it really doesn't matter how it looks. He would just annoy me.
Okay, that's fair.
Grunt.
Rob Graves, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because it's Rob Graves, and that was my moniker for many years, it still is. I might get him just for that, although I never actually had the figure. Because even as a kid, I'm like, why would I buy the boring guy?
Yeah.
Right? I mean, although he's on, there he is, right?
There he is. He was on so many covers of the gijoe run. Grunt.
Easiest to draw, maybe? Is that why?
Most generic. I don't know.
Yeah. All right, would you buy Grunt or no?
Probably not.
Yeah. I gotta see. If they made him look really cool, I would probably just be, yep, but I'd have to evaluate it. So I think hoping we get some the next video would be all of these you're mentioning up for pre-order. The next video that gets released, because that's the stage, right? It's the announcement, then the ignore phase, and then the pre-order phase. They're kind of in the ignore right now because they weren't mentioned in the last video. Yeah. So I think hopefully next time, but we'll see.
The next one is Chuckles.
I got a lot of flack, if you will, for saying I don't like the name. But yeah, you know what? I enjoyed him in the comics too. I never had the figure as a kid, but as a, you know, in the comics, I actually would consider getting them. It's not an automatic yes, but it's a, you know, possibly to probably. How about you?
It's pretty close to automatic for me. Like
Okay.
I definitely want Chuckles in my collection.
Yeah. Did you say people would use them as like a civilian or something? Or
I mean, I've heard that from like the original Chuckles. I've heard a lot of people did used them as like the civilian, you know, the whatever. He was kidnapped and the Joes have to save him. Which I could see that. I mean, you don't have anything else that's really in that scale that really fits the civilian role. Even I
yeah,
mean,
good point. Like what else are you going to use?
yeah, even the other toy lines and stuff, like nothing's if you were into having things proper skill at that age. Like,
Are you saying that the Joes shouldn't be saving Barbies?
I mean, that's kind of weird, right? They go up to Barbie's knee.
Well, you know, we're going to keep this PG rated, but withhold my next comment. I will say my brothers who played with the old school GI Joes and my sister who had the Barbies, they had battles, and I believe they dropped a boulder on Ken's head and broke it off in the convertible. I believe they dropped a boulder on his head from on top of our porch, and Ken was no more. I believe that happened.
Was the convertible okay?
Oh, I hope so. Should have been. My hope is that maybe you know, Eagle Eye Joe, I think was a character back then, may have commandeered the Corvette then and kind of took it for a ride. Because that was the one with the thing in the back, right? Eagle Eye Joe, where I think that's what they called it, where so it had if you flipped a little switch in the back of the head, his eyes went like this. And that was the like thing about that one.
Yeah,
So,
I'm familiar with that action. I don't know what his name was though.
Okay, I could be wrong. So anyone who would correct me is probably too old to be on YouTube right now anyway. So.
Then the next one is the one that I'm probably most excited about, Agent Helix.
Yeah, what a shocker to hear
was.
that on the announcements. It almost seems like a prank on you.
Well, I mean, it was so weird because her name was originally listed when the line first started.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah. And then, like, you never saw any images of the figure or anything. She was just listed as one of the possible future things. And then you never heard it again. I was like, yeah, they're not going to make Helix. And then also, hey, we're getting Agent Helix.
Do you think it's we're bumping up some female figures because because if you want one in every round and they're running out, do you think that's possible?
Maybe, or maybe they're reusing some of the sculpts. Since they made a female sculpt, they're more open to, I don't know.
Could be, yeah. I'm thinking about, well, I'm all for it because if we get a Helix, that means we might get a Dawn, that we might get a Bomb Strike, and who knows,
Oh yeah, Bomb Strike could be awesome too.
That would be great. I would love that one. Yeah, I think that'd be really cool to and I really want to get a redone Scarlet too. I think I'd be more than willing to ditch the one I have for a little more, I don't know, just a more similar to the other styles figure. I don't hate it, the one I have. It just doesn't fit as well. I'd love to get a traditional Scarlet.
Yeah. And I mean, with keeping it to like the female figures too, like the Cover Girl, like went from a figure that I was so excited about, and then you see like the final image and it's like, okay.
Yeah. I have her on order. And I should be coming, I think April 1st, I think is shipping to me. And we'll see when I actually open it up, what it ends up looking like. I don't know. It would have been a lot cooler if she came with, is it Wolverine or no?
Yeah.
Was it? Yeah. Okay. Then it's kind of all right. You get a pass.
That changes a lot. Yeah.
Would you? So let me ask you. Sorry, are we done with all these now? Or?
No, there's a few more.
Okay, well, sorry, we'll knock them out. Then I have a question for you about vehicles. But
okay. Big Boa.
Oh, cool idea. Probably not going to get.
Yeah, so I really like the idea of Big Boa, but if I got him, I don't even think he would be displayed with my other Joes. He would be on like a different figure.
Right. Section. Yeah. Like just a different setting altogether.
Yeah, just like mixed in with my Cobra Kai figures or something, like somewhere
cool
else.
Idea for people who really loved him, but that's not for me.
Yeah. And And if you really wanted a big boa right now, I think JS Armory has big boa kit that you could buy to build your own.
Oh, okay.
Next up is Snow Serpent to go with that massive snow scene that we need.
Yeah. So I'd have. Is there pictures or no?
Not yet.
Okay. I gotta withhold my my vote until I see something. But yeah, obviously we got to figure out the snow situation. I mean, maybe like has anyone ever made like a giant snow globe? Like a fish tank that was a snow globe?
I'm sure
That'd be
something
kind of
has.
that'd be kind of cool. But then it's like, you got like, no, I'd have to call someone over to like, you got this, you got this. And we're like,
Maybe you could just put like a vibrating plate under it or something. So you just push a button.
oh, that's kind of fun.
Or fans in it to blow the snow up.
Fans, yeah. That could, yeah. A lot can be done if you want to put the work into it. While you're still trying to find your quick kick accessories, the rest of us will be making that.
Yeah. I am going to pass on the Snow Serpent. I just don't have any interest, no matter how cool he looks.
Yeah, I would agree.
But the next ones I do have interest in. We get Ripper and Buzzer.
Yeah. No torch?
Not yet.
Why would you not have three? The three.
I mean, he has to be coming, right? Maybe in the next wave after this, you get Torch and Thrasher.
But those three, Buzzer, Ripper, and Torch, were the first three. Yeah. So those should have been.
We still need Xander too.
Right? That is true. And Zanya as well, hopefully.
Yeah.
Well, I've seen conversions for her. Looks great, but yeah. There's no doubt I'm going to get the Dreadnought. So those are no brainers for me.
Yep, I'm definitely getting both of them. Then we get the Range Viper.
Which one's Range Viper again?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, you're supposed to be the expert. I'm asking real American Brian.
I mean,
I'm just Johnny Peak.
All Vipers look the same.
Oh, that's a little offensive. Two Vipers? I don't know. I'm probably not going to give me any of those.
I mean, I don't have any Vipers to this point, so I don't think I'm going to start collecting Vipers all of a sudden.
Yeah, the two I bought, I'll be honest, the two I got, part of it was the thrill of the chase and getting them on, where did I don't remember where I didn't buy them in the wild, but I bought them online, but not eBay. I forgot where I actually got them at eventually. It was all said and done. It was like Big Bad or one of the, but it was like so hard to get. So I got the two, but it was more about just getting them. It wasn't because I was liked them. Don't really care about them. I don't get the goggles thing. And yeah.
And the final one is G.I. Joe Mole Rats.
What is that?
I don't know.
Why is your answer everything? So the round that we just pre-ordered, we're talking about pre-orders, they're all these like amazing nostalgic figures, and all of this one is a bunch of I don't knows from you.
I mean, yeah, I don't have an answer for that. I know what the pack rats were. Those were the little tanks that they sent out. Mole rats.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Are they doing a Trouble Bubble too coming out?
I saw, yeah, that's not on this list, but I definitely saw the Trouble Bubbles coming out.
Yeah. Would you get it if it didn't come with a figure?
I don't know. Who would I put? Well, maybe because I could put Baroness in it. Maybe that would give her something else to do.
Yeah, well, you know what? I gave you another idea. Guns behind the back in the holsters.
Nice. Or I could see getting two of them and putting the Crimson Twins in them. That would be kind of cool.
Oh, that's a good idea. They're like, hey, we're in a trouble bubble, like the other ones. Bubble.
That was a real American Brian. And now you know, because knowing is half the Brian.